Good afternoon and welcome to Tank Time. Today I want to show you my new project related to my tank. I'm going to be raising Daphnia. This is the setup. I have some water aging in the sun, which is not a good place for your aquarium, just to let you know, but I have an air stone and I have some fish food on the bottom. And the sunlight is just going to ignite an algae bloom and turn that water pea soup green. And then when I introduce my Daphnia in there, there'll be like 1,200 of them. There'll be a bunch. They'll get in there and they'll eat all that algae out of the water. And the next day, the water will be clear and they'll be full. They'll be ready for harvest. And I'll feed them on spirulina powder and brewer's yeast. And I'll keep them in the sun because they like the light. And I'll harvest on a regular basis. And I'll do like 25% water changes once a week. Probably every other time I harvest. Probably dibble a few out of there every day for my gudgeon gobies, but big feeds will probably be twice a week, 3 times a week maybe. They're pretty nutritious if they're fed right. So in 2 weeks' time, this water ought to be, you won't be able to see through it. You can see it's a little cloudy now. Bacteria is blooming. Soon to be followed by algae. In the meantime, back at the ranch, we have some clown loaches, Moscow black guppy. What's this? A water sprite? Or did somebody plant carrots in my tank? It's a water sprite. Okay, and I enhanced the hedgerow a bit. I added one more cryptocoin. Got a little catching up to do to look as good as the other two that I got. Nice follow walla. Wonder what they're going to do to my water sprite. Time will tell. Next generation guppies. And what happened yesterday. I don't know if you can see those little guys in there, but there's one. I sat and watched her have about 10 of her babies. She had about 15 or 20 or so. Some are on the bottom of the tank. Some are right up here. If you can look towards the very far right, upper right hand corner, you can see them. There's a small school of them. Wonderful. More guppies to round up in the future. There's Mama. You're the belle of the ball today, girl. And there's Mr. Showmanship, the dwarf gourami. Lurking in the plants. There's a whole tangle of roots and hornwort and guppy grass and alodia and nonsense in there. And it's a perfect place to raise things, I think. Like ghost shrimp. So everybody likes to go through and through there. Hunting away. It's a real thick little area. Happy hunting ground. There's another female guppy. Some alodia. Moscow black guppy. Nearite snail. Faster, faster. He won't break any speed limits. Although you see how fast they disappear with the clown loaches get big enough. Wow. Nice gudgeon. And there's a nice farlawalla doing his thing. This seems to be the busy area right here, right around the heater. Hanging around the heater. Another Anubias, which is doing quite well for me. Kept meticulously clean by the farlawellas. Anubias is known for attracting black spot algae, which is unattractive to say the least. Farlawellas come along and clean all that off. Not a trace of it. Here's my big one. There he is doing his job now. And here's the third one. We have 3 species of Anubias. This is Anubias lanceolata. I don't know what this big one is, but this is another species of Anubias. Gudgeon goby, or flaming arrow goby. And of course I have this Anubias. Black neons. It's going to be a joyous place when I introduce that first net wad of Daphnia in here. We will see fish dancing. Enjoy. Feeding frenzy. And I can't wait. Until then, I will keep you posted as to the progress of the new project. And you'll be there when I open up that bag of live Daphnia. See you then.